Happy May, everyone. Today we're going to talk about Atlanta and we're going to talk about our destination of the month, my top three hotels that I've personally been to, as well as check in the description below. I will give you a little bit of tips on a few other ones that I do highly recommend. And stay tuned to the very end because there's going to be a video so you can see some of the highlights, dining, tours, things of that manner. So we're going to dive right on in. My name is Taishita. I am the founder and CEO of Luxury Travels by Dreamy Designer Event, where we curate elevated experiences worldwide, as well as facilitate retreats so you can rediscover, reconnect, and come back a better version of yourself. So, with that being said, have no idea where the time's going. I still can't believe we're already in May. June is literally right around the corner. But on that note, a lot of people do like to travel. Sometimes either they don't have a passport or they don't really want to go far or they don't want to leave outside of the country, or some people who are coming from other countries are trying to find some cities that they could possibly go to. Atlanta is one of those. They do kind of have a thing for almost any type of person, depending on what you're into. But I kind of tell people Atlanta is a very big city. So it depends on what you're trying to do. It's very hard to say, oh, you can be downtown, but there also could be something else you want to do that is also downtown that may not be right around the corner. So every hotel has its unique charm. Every hotel has close to proximity of things that you can do, but you're also always not too far from a lot of things that the city has to offer. So, with that being said, I have been to Atlanta multiple times. I actually have quite a few clients that actually like to go. Some people like to go weekend trips to Atlanta. They have a lot of different tours you can do. So sometimes they have walking and food tours, so you can do some of the food tastings as well as learn a little bit about the histories of different things that's on their streets in different areas of the city. They also do have a lot of things. So they have like the aquarium, they have parks, they have a lot of different. They have historic things, and then they also have some things if you have like kids that's going as well, family friendly oriented. So it just depends on what you're into. And then sometimes people who are going a little bit longer, or they may want to spend like a day in Atlanta, but they also want to experience Georgia itself. Because if you like hiking, kayaking, fishing, trails, Georgia has a lot of places that you can do with that. And a lot of it, it's all different, very different parts of it. Sometimes I'll have people who may come in, they may spend like a night in Atlanta, then they'll go somewhere else and spend the rest of their time there and then come back. Or sometimes people just want to do it for the day. So they'll just rent a car, drive there for the day, have like outdoors adventurous stuff, especially during it when the weather is really nice. And you really want to get out there, whether it's their trails, the different hiking things that they have, as well as water sports. They have a lot of different activities for that. And they have ones where you can just rent the boat yourself and just kind of go at your own pace, go somewhere, have a picnic, whatever, and definitely enjoy yourself. So, and with that being said, the first hotel that I do want to mention is actually one of the brands by Hilton. You're going to see all of these in the description below, as well as you also get links. Some of them I've had articles that I've done on them. So if I do, I'll put them in the link as well. Or if you have questions, you guys are very good about it, reach out to myself or someone else on my team. We're more than happy to help with even accommodations. We also have people who like to do retreats because, like I said, they do have a lot of things in Atlanta that people can do, especially for dining. But sometimes if you want more of an immersive, secluded, then you can go to other parts of Georgia and then come into the city for someone like the night experience, or if you want to do they have some amazing different dining. So for my first hotel, this one I really liked. I liked the location of it. You're close by shops, restaurants, things to do, you name it, they have it. You're also in a prime area if you just kind of want to walk around. It felt completely safe. They're very easy to maneuver, get around. Also, if you also have like, say for example, something that's on a different part of town, it's very accessible for even if you have to have like an Uber or a Lyft driver, easy to pick you up and also drop you off. This hotel, from the moment you walk in, is gorgeous. Honestly, like when we were I stayed here quite a few times and I have clients that actually stay there constantly every time they go. But when you go in, they actually have it like it literally looks kind of like almost like a historic charm inside. The way they have the molding. They actually had a wedding there one of the times, or at least they had the wedding party there because they have a lot of places where you can take pictures, and really just enjoy where you are. The rooms are very spacious. Even their entry level room, honestly, is just very big. You don't have to worry about feeling too cramped or anything. The service is top notch. Which honestly you can't go wrong with a lot of like those main brands. But I do like it because it's not just your generic modern hotel. They have a lot of different decor and as well as architect in the hotel. So that was really great. They also do have a restaurant too, which I tell people is always a perk because sometimes if you're like you may want to do something later or you may, things of that manner, you have always something that's either close by or on the property that you'll be able to enjoy so you can really immerse yourself. My second hotel is what you'll see above is the Crown Plaza, Atlanta Midtown. So this one is honestly like right in the hustle and bustle of everything. So, and when I say that, this one is so where it's very you'll know because when you get there, it's very, very busy. So this one is kind of like directly in their Midtown area. So you're gonna hit a lot more traffic. Definitely staying here, I definitely don't recommend you needing a car. Your walking distance from things, or you can take an Uber. It's going to be probably more of a hassle if you have a car, honestly. But the hotel itself is very nice. It's very big and spacious. So if you are doing a conference, retreat, anything of that manner, they have a lot of different meeting spaces for that. But the nice part about it, it was kind of something that was very, it's not, it's close proximity to a lot of different areas that you may want to go in the midtown area. So even if you want dining, if you have tours, meeting locations, a lot of them are going to be close by. Or if you just wanted to have that city feel, because sometimes people want to be in the city and feel like you're in the city, you will definitely feel that way with this hotel. My third hotel is the Hilton Atlanta. So this one itself, I actually love this hotel. It's not necessarily in downtown. So it's in Atlanta. But it's not like you can walk. Like I said, we walked when we went to meet some of our tourists. It's gonna be a little bit more of a farther distance. But you're maybe not have, but it's nice kind of if you want to have like a weekend getaway without being too much like in the city. You're still close proximity if you're okay with taking Ubers and Lyfts. Easy can do that. But it was really nice because it was very spacious. They actually had an amazing restaurant. They actually have a couple of them, but they have like a cafe, they had like a store, kind of like a Starbucks. They also do have a couple of restaurants on the premise as well. They actually had this really nice one, and you'll see it actually in the video at the very end. But it was really nice. It was like because they had like flaming, where kind of like when they bring you your meat, but it's like already on fire, but it's like part of the whole show and everything. The food was amazing. It was almost kind of like a Polynesian restaurant. Definitely, this is a massive hotel. Massive. So when I say that, I mean it is very huge. This is your ideal hotel for any type of conference, any type of big retreat, even if because I have clients that may do retreats that may have like almost 100 people and but they do breakout workshops, so they actually divide them so you don't feel as much designer. This hotel has it all. So it's kind of like nice because you can still have Atlanta experience. So if people do want to have, go somewhere not too far away, restaurants, sightseeing, exploring. You can do that, but this hotel is massive. But I really did like it. Like I said, honestly, what probably put the icing on the cake for me was definitely the restaurant because it wasn't just like your regular cafe or just like a basic restaurant. It felt like you were almost like a fine dining, but you were still at the hotel. So that's always a bonus. So with that being said, those are my top three. Like I said, in the description below, I will mention them. I will also give any articles that I have written as well about just kind of showcase. But in the end, I do have a video, so definitely make sure you check it out. Kind of highlighting some of the restaurants that I've been to, some of the hotels, different things of that manner. But definitely, if you want to go somewhere and it may be you don't want to go something too far if you're in the States or if you're coming from outside and you're wanting to say, hey, what's another state that I haven't been to that may have something that I can have the best of both worlds? Or you can also, if you're doing multi-state, you can also add that in as a weekend getaway or a couple of nights to kind of get away, enjoy yourself. This one I definitely highly recommend. Like I said, there's so much to do. I feel like every time I've been there, I've always done something different. And even if you want to have like a city experience, but want to do also some more of that nature as well with the hikes, the trails, and as well as the kayaks, canoes, all of that, you have that right at your fingertips as well. So with that being said, until next time, definitely tune in. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get all of the different inspirational things we have coming. We have some amazing founders we're also going to be featuring because honestly, there are so many different people, so many different companies out there, and a lot of them have amazing behind the brand, behind the story. So we really just want to make sure that you can get the true and full experience. And if you're an owner or founder yourself and you definitely want to be featured, or if you have a destination that you really want to know about, like I said, I've been in the industry for over a decade. I have experience with over 20 plus countries as well, more in counting. So definitely make sure you drop us an email, put it in the comments, and we'll definitely make sure we can try to get back to you, myself or my team, and answer any questions that you have. Until next time, everyone. Bye.
Get down, 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 drop that. Drop that. That body for me, what? That body for me, work. That body for me, what? That body for me, work. For me.
And it's a little yes, a little no. All of
that body for me, what? Work.